Resume. Yeah. Hey there, people. I believe that should work. Ooh. Social media. Hello, hello. I think I'm too close to the camera here. There we go. Hello there. Who do we got here? Wanderer. Hello, Wanderer.
Hello, Don.
How you doing?
Doing great.
Hey, all good on this side. What's that?
I see some Swedish flag behind you.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
How long you been in Sweden, though?
Oh, long time. Are you in Sweden? Are you in Sweden yourself?
Too long to remember when it happened, right?
I'm sorry?
It's too long to remember how it happened, when it happened, how long you been in Sweden?
Well, the first time I came here was in '92.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Is it? Are you in Sweden yourself?
Yeah.
Where in Sweden are you?
I'm in Malmö.
You're in Malmö.
Yep.
Okay, and you're flying the Dark Knight on your as your picture. Why is that? Is that the head?
I mean my profile picture.
Yeah, your profile picture. Is that the headless stock? Is that the headless rider?
And there is no, not that. No. It's just it's the big and long story behind kind of this. It's not like a headless rider. It's like a wolf. It's a wolf, and it's the symbol of my nation.
Okay, what is your nation?
My nation is Chechnya.
Chechen. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
Well, do you speak any Swedish though? How long have you been in Sweden?
Typ 10 år.
10? Ja, men då måste du prata någonting på svenska.
Nej, men jag visste inte att du kan svenska, så därför jag har börjat med engelska då.
Ja, men vi börjar med engelska bara att många som kommer upp hit vill höra på engelska. Det är enkla för dem. Men om man inte vill gärna prata svenska.
Ja, men absolut, spelar ingen roll. Du kan prata svenska, engelska, ryska, tjetjenska, spelar ingen roll.
Let's keep it in English. But let me for your channel and for my channel, because
I don't have channels, but I'm just like supporting you.
Is that what you're doing? Well, I appreciate that. Just to let you know, my channel, what we're talking on right now, you're on YouTube, you're on Twitter, which is X.
Oh my God, man.
You are on Instagram, Facebook. You're on Rumble. You're on Twitch, and you're on TikTok. Wow. So I have 7 channels.
and you just occupy this world, you know.
Well, the goal is to reach per month my goal is to reach 1 million viewers a month.
Nice. I wish you that, and I hope you will reach that point. And so just keep it on.
Hey, you got to keep. If you don't work at it, how are you going to get there?
Absolutely, absolutely. You're right, 100%, sir.
So, what is it that you do in Malmö?
I work, I study.
Are you a teacher?
No. I just because I work, and at the same time I just do some second degree.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
In a different branch.
Okay.
Like
okay.
Yeah. Just sometimes it's, you've been so long here in Sweden, and you know how it works. It's free. Just go and just get a new knowledge.
Yeah. That's that's the beauty about living in Sweden. You have the ability to
I love this country.
What's that?
I love this country.
I love it too. Like I said, the first time I've been here was '92. Then eventually came back and moved here permanently, and I really truly love it.
Yeah, and can I ask some questions?
Go ahead. Just to let you know, see, we're on YouTube.
Yeah, nice.
No, right this second, we're on YouTube.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
okay, good.
I see. As I understand, you do some social media stuff? Or?
Yeah, I do. Like I said, what I do, I can promote for companies. That's my main thing, is to build companies' flow of more. Either if they have products and they want to sell more of it, I can reach anywhere between 500,000 viewers each month for them based on the product.
Oh, so you are like a mediator.
Well, you want to call it that. Well, my business, I'm a consultant also. I have my own consulting business, but also
you have to mediate if you are consulting.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
It's correct word.
Right. So,
nice.
what were you asked that question? Was it leading to somewhere?
No. Just was wondering. What you're doing and what's the topic of your live streams.
Well, right now I didn't really put a topic to it. One of the things I really do is talk to a lot of people, and I try to help people. Now, a lot of people sometimes come up here looking for jobs, and I have a contact in Canada that are looking for people. They're looking for about 80,000 people, from housework to farming to whatever. So, yeah, I can guide people that way. And there are people that comes up here that are single, that are really looking to find someone. You go into my bio, you notice I have a bunch of videos of people that are single. And people actually find work, love and work because of the channel.
Ah, nice. But your background is like originally from Jamaica, as I see the second flight too.
That's right. That's where I was born. I grew up there, left there in my teens, and I lived in the USA, and then I moved to Sweden.
Wow, crazy.
So I've lived in many places, and I've traveled throughout Europe. I wish I've made it to Asia, but it's never too late.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Asia, I think.
The closest I've come to Chechnya was, I think, Prague. Czech Republic.
No, brother. You're just mixing it up.
No,
it's different.
Yeah. I said the closest I've come to Chechnya, because your country is called Chechnya.
No, there is two countries.
Yeah.
One is Czechia. And the one is Chechnya. Now it's the part of Russia, but before it was independent. Exactly.
Yeah. But isn't it close to Czech Republic?
No. It's also part of Europe, but it's close to Georgia. They got the border.
Okay. You're more south. That's right. You're south. Okay.
I'm south. I'm the Caucasian, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caucasus.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I was like trying to geographically place the country in my head.
To clear it out.
No. I understood the countries. That I wasn't trying to blend. I was just trying to. I was thinking that they were close to each other, but when you explained it, I understand. No, you're not close. You're more close to Georgia.
Yeah, Czechia is more the Balkanic side.
Exactly. Yeah, that's more north. That's more north.
Yeah. And Chechnya is like it's south of Russia now.
Exactly. So, I mean, how do you feel about how things are going on now, close to your border country, with all the?
Actually, to be honest, I'm even not happy that we are now the occupied part of Russia. So that's why for me it's nothing good right now.
Mm-hmm.
And say that if we talk about some politics side, or I absolutely hope the Ukraine will get the win prize.
I think they will. That I don't know how much you follow it. I'm sure you have a good.
I do a lot.
Okay, I'm like 24/7 in. Have some form of check on it. I always follow the latest and the more update, and I don't like what's going on. I think it's wrong, and I think Ukraine is going to come out on top.
What do you mean that I don't like what's going on?
Well, I don't like what Russia did to Ukraine.
Okay, I don't because there is two sides of this meaning. Because one is like what Russia did, the second one why US don't helping the Ukraine. No?
Oh, we that part we can discuss on another topic, and that is very political. That's but I think it's something close to being bought out. But we're certain words do trigger certain things whenever you say it on social media. So I try to keep my channel out of politics.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's why I cleared it out before I said it. If we go to a politics side, then it looks like this.
Yeah.
But as I can say that, and it's always that the region when I was born and raised, that region is always was, it was like a border, the border that just like a border between two worlds, like Asia and Europe. And we are on the side because the Caucasian mountains, they are just like a border between the Europe and Asia. Actually, that's like geographically, and Chechnya is the Europe side of this mountains, and we always been in the epicenter of all the conflicts in the region.
I've looking at the history over the last 40-something years. Since when I
30 years, we can say 30 years.
Yeah, well, if we can go further back than that, from when Gorbachev and what's his name?
Yeltsin.
No. I'm talking about the American president back then. He was an actor.
George Bush, Senior, Bill Clinton. All those guys.
Yeah, several of them. There's several of them, but coming through the years and how things have evolved, I think I'm more for human rights. I'm very much for human rights. I'm very pro that, and I just don't like how us humans treat each other. When we all live on one thing called Earth, and we treat each other like animals get treated better than how we treat each other, and I think that's wrong.
Absolutely, especially nowadays, what's going on in the world. I don't know one mention it. Maybe already. I don't want to have some problem on your.
No, that's fine.
So yeah.
Like
I mean, can you see how we lost the humanity, man?
Yes, we have gone the wrong direction, and but it has something to do with generation, how we change, we grew. I don't. You sound like somebody in your late 40s, early 50s. Probably around. We're probably around the same age.
No, no, I'm 36.
Oh, okay. Then you have a strong voice. So okay, give you that. Then you could have been my son. Then
I'll take it like compliment.
it is a compliment. But generation have a tendency. It's how we grow our children through through the course of time. And like I said, I came from an era where I remember hearing gunshots shooting over my home. Back in the Caribbean, it was very hot then. And today it is completely made a 190-degree turn. It's more being more nice. You can actually walk the streets at night now. Things are just getting better and better and better. Of course, there's always things to be worked on, but it's just that since I left the Caribbean to where I am today, I think the U.S. policy is becoming more toxic now than it was when I grew up in the Caribbean.
It's more pariah policy.
Yeah, there's always a stigma there about coloration of people and putting down people. And we're going a little. I'm kind of drifting into the political thing here, but
we're still talking about humanity.
Yes, we're talking about humanity. How we're treating humanity, and the thing called greed. We choose profit over humanity, and I think that's wrong. But one of the good things I should say, we live in a country, even though profit is still high on its agenda, we still have a great value on the people that is within the country. So, like you say, you can go to school and get a brand new education for free. It's because of the taxes that we pay. So, even though you pay high taxes, we get back, and that's what I keep telling people. One of the thing about living in Sweden or Norway or Finland or Denmark, the country gives back to the humanity. Because when you do that, guess what? They're going to give back even more, and that's why we live in the country that we live in, and I love it.
Yeah, absolutely, that's true, and I absolutely love it, and I mean. The construct of this country, I mean Scandinavian countries, all three, we can't count. Yeah, Finland is also our neighbor, but it's not Scandinavian. So I'm talking about Norway, Sweden, and Denmark.
Mm-hmm.
We got same construct, and actually, I think we values more humanity here in a system, because if someone loses his job or becomes disabled and those stuff, you will not be thrown out from your house. You will not get that treatment that no one needs you here. So if you do not pay your taxes, you are just useless. So just go out from this society. It's always.
Yeah,
saving back,
Yeah, I always say there is a safety net in this country, and whenever like you said, let's hold on to that part. People are protected because of the high taxes that each and every one pay. And I actually said this to a friend of mine. If I'm talking about the U.S. now. If everyone in the U.S. was to pay $10 into the health system, they will have because you're talking 350 million people. You think about 350 million people put in just for healthcare. They could have free healthcare for life, because everyone that works that put $10 into the system, they will have so much money to cover healthcare. They wouldn't have all this problem like with drugs and all that. I'm not saying Sweden doesn't have its problems, but
we do.
Yeah, we do. but we don't have it shoved out into the out on the streets. We try to do our best to take care of the ones that, you know, we call them the strays, the one that kind of take, you know, they don't feel like they can give anything to society, so they kind of just want to disappear from society. And unfortunately, sometimes they do bad things to end it. But even though there's still a protected system here than where I grew up, and even back in my own country, back in Jamaica, now you have healthcare that's for free. And when I grew up, that didn't exist. So I'm saying I'm actually happy to see things are changing in different countries. Let's not talk about the U.S. because it just makes me so angry.
But let me add some commentary, some comments on it. What you said about the U.S. I mean the healthcare, and then we will finish it because I see how you irritate me while we're thinking about.
Oh no, I'm not. No, on the contrary, I'm actually enjoying this conversation. You before you said what you're going to say.
I mean the topic of U.S. Topic of U.S. I mean like about their healthcare, what they do, and the type of the system that they just created over there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say it's not because of the Americans are stupid. It's just because of when they choose, when someone is like, you know, on the ballot heading to the some government seat, there is behind him or her some lobbyists that want to keep this game going on. It's like insurance companies that don't want to lose the money that they get from these people.
That's like I said, I've lived there for many years, and I'm a citizen of the American system.
Really?
Yes, I got citizens in many different countries. I can live just about anywhere.
You are a U.S. citizen, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's not a passport, but okay. Let it be.
Oh, you no. If you go into my bio, you actually see me with 3 passports in my hand.
Okay. No, it's not so important.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But the fact is, I have gained, thanks to my parents and the choices I made in life, I've gained the ability to live in many different places.
Yeah.
And I chose to live here because this is one of the few places that I really find to be. You can walk out the street at night and feel comfortable.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mm.
You know, I'm how to say. I know what's going on actually. They're over there in the U.S. because U.S. is the leading country in this world right now because it's superpower. And it's a lot of things. It depends of their politics. I mean, like international policy, what they just like choose to have and implement in their system. But that's why some of decisions that they made was made based on what the donors wanted from them before the election. So they just invested to them to have these policies in the world. So that's why we think like, oh, people, we lost this humanity and those stuff. But if you look around and what's going on in the Middle East and those stuff, a lot of people just like going out and protesting and they're saying that's like, you know, that's like this inhumane stuff you do.
You know, I say this. There's a saying my father always says. My mother, when you make your bed, you lay in it, and this is what they chose to lay in. Yes, not everybody agrees with it, what they said, but there are still people in the country that should have voted for the lady that should have become president, and they chose not to because they think she was going to be 10 times worse. Now, those people are not paying the consequence. What they don't understand is whenever you don't vote, it goes to the opposition. your vote, your non-vote goes to the opposition and it counts over that. And now they're regretting something that they cannot change. You cannot change the past. You can only change the future. But they have this tendency of doing this over and over and over. Yesterday is gone, and I don't remember what happened. Today is what we're talking about. So they're about a lot of people that voted. It's all about giving them a good compliment, and they're happy with that, just like the president. So this is the bed they made. They made this bed, and now everyone around the world is paying the consequence for the bed that they made.
To be honest, Donovan, I'm sorry that I'm disturbing you with that.
That's fine.
Those both sides working for same owner. Doesn't matter, woman, man, donkey, dog. It's the same.
Exactly. They just flip the coat. You just flip the coat. You just flip the coat.
That's why before the election, I was so hoping that people will wake up and even to vote for the third party, like the Green Party.
Mm.
Because she had a clear message for humanity. I mean, I don't know this person, but the words that she chose and the words that choose the first and second, those was totally different, opposite. I mean, one was for humanity, the others was just like doing their commercials. You know, so that's why I think it doesn't matter if that moment they happen to choose the woman side of this election, that will be the same because the owner is the same.
I get it. I hear you, buddy. I really do. I do. You know, this topic is so big. We can debate about it.
It's a rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole.
It never stops. Never stop. Never stop.
It's a rabbit hole because it's so deep and so dark that people are afraid to go and dig in. You know.
Yeah, and we're living in a. It's easier to believe the lie than the truth.
Because when you hear the truth, you feel unsafe.
Correct. Oh my goodness. I had a lady here yesterday, and she was from she was from the Bahamas. She's listening, shout out. And I'm going to change the topic a little bit here. We were talking about Christianity. And I said, it's easier to believe the lie than to actually believe the truth. And that kind of offended. But I was like, it's true. We create a lie to separate people in order to control people. And that's just how humanity is actually growing. But the fortunate part is starting to make a little trickle. Not going to make much, but if we can get a few other people to actually start thinking differently. Oh, you're gone, Mr. Wanderer. I think Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I thought I lost you there for a second.
No, I'm here. I'm here. Just sitting and listen.
Okay. Now I'm just saying that like you say, we all believe the lie because the lie seems more easier to accept than the truth. And it comes in different forms, different format. The car we drive, sometimes the food we eat. Lie plays into our history of how we human accept things. But it's easier to accept the lie than to accept the truth.
It's like the commercial with Coke. At the beginning, when it started, it was just like some syrup and stuff for a drugstore. Today, it's like family Christmas stuff that you have to have on your table.
I don't remember
That's that.
I don't remember the last time I actually drink a Coca-Cola. Oops.
We got Palestine color, so I think.
Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting a phone call now from Coca-Cola saying that I'm mentioning Coca-Cola on my channel. But I don't think I'm that big to even for them to even bother with. It'd be cool. You should follow me. I can send you a link to my podcast because, like I said, right now I'm actually testing out the podcast. While I'm talking to you, that's what I'm doing. So your voice has been streaming into the podcast.
My beautiful voice.
Yeah.
No, actually, of course, I'll follow you, and
I appreciate that.
I enjoyed this conversation.
What do you think about my non-topic, but still yet I can hold a conversation? What were your thoughts of that?
It's funny though because you can talk about everything without having a topic at the beginning. I mean, like you can jump to one side to other and just catch up there a little bit and take here, take there, and it's just like from small pieces it's become a big deal.
There you go. Well, that's how I roll. I like to. This is what I was saying before. When you put a topic, then you separate a lot of other people. I don't want to do that. I just want to have it open to give a person the chance to speak. And when you start talking, then I can grasp out of your voice whether or not you're authentic to actually hold a conversation. And from there, I can bloom out from what you're saying, and we can build on that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like a building with bricks. You just like
you start at the bottom and end up somewhere in the top.
Putting some extra if needed.
There you go.
I love it. It's good. It's actually good and good idea.
Yep. That's how I roll, and that's what my podcast is going to be like. And this is why I can do things for companies, and I can take just about any direction and basically build on it. If it needs to get very specific, then I'll take it there too. So
I understand that.
Absolutely.
But can you see like how many minutes we're talking to each other? It's
32 minutes. 32 minutes.
Oh my God.
32 minutes went like that.
I can't believe that it just went like from 0 to 33 minutes.
33 minutes and some seconds now. And the conversation just rolls because I make you feel comfortable about what you're saying.
But I'm at the beginning felt comfortable. I'm just jumping in because I felt comfortable and confident. So I have no problem with that. But I understand what you mean. Yeah. And what was that? What I wanted to say, it's just like under this 33, 34 minutes, we talked about a lot of stuff.
Yes, from the US, from your country to Czech Republic to Russia, US, the Caribbean, Barbados. We were on a lot of subjects.
Yeah, absolutely. We just catch the world with that.
There you go. Like I said, we all live on a bubble, a ball, I should say. We all live in a ball, and if you think about it, the ball is in the middle of nothing.
But if we talk about information, then we live in the bubble too.
There you go. We all live in the bubble.
And when they come out from this bubble, and they will hit you hard on your head, and they will go back.
Exactly.
They don't want you to see the truth, and they don't want you. They don't letting you to come out from this matrix like Neo.
The Matrix. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Before you go, were you into are you into like SpaceX thing?
Absolutely not.
Okay, then I'll leave.
You mean talking about the SpaceX, that Elon Musk's company?
Well, I was just wondering if you saw what happened last night, but we'll leave that talk. We'll walk away from that.
Come on. I'm just like, I just would like to hear that.
Oh, okay. No, well, they finally made.
No. I mean, I do not follow me 24/7.
Okay. Okay. Well, they finally made success now with the big rocket from the was able to launch the boost together, the top part and the booster. They launched it separate, go out into space, deployed their, they call it a dummy satellite. They were able to come back into orbit, come back out from space, and actually land the ship without leaving any debris out into space. That's the goal for SpaceX. You see, I don't really. I've said this before. I'm going to touch on Mr. Elon Musk. Before the election was won, the way it went, I said this man is going to be very dangerous for the world because he has too much control. On the other hand, I do like his technology. I'm all about the tech because it is at the same time changing humanity, how we think, how we do things. But that is too much power for one man to have. And he can influence an entire world. Well, the world that we live in. His influence is extremely big.
This small man contains too much power in his hands. Actually,
too much power in one man's hand.
Yeah, and even though, don't forget that he's not alone. There is the people behind him.
Yeah, thank you. That's where it really gets dangerous because there are more powerful people behind him that is standing with him. That is in different areas that we can't talk about, that that control things. But this man is sitting on such.
That I told you.
Go ahead.
The bubble stuff that I told you. There is. You can't go out and talk about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and what I want to say, the most dangerous stuff that what they're doing, especially we can say is Elon doing, but it's behind him the people who just telling him what to do, how to do, is that they just making this product for us, a packing in so beautiful package and delivering to us and showing these commercials. Oh my God, he just delivered a car to the space or something like this. He's doing some cool stuff, but the reason behind it, it's something like dangerous, It's nothing good for us. I mean, for humanity, it's just gaining more control over the people.
Yeah, well, in a way, I agree to a lot of that statement, but there are things. If you think about how, okay, let me take it back to Ford. Let's take the car back to Ford. We're going into another area here. When Ford started to make cars, he said the only color you can choose all the color you want as long as it's black, and then he became populated a lot with cars. But if you think back from back then, when we had horses on the road, more horses and buggies pulling, and people say, "I will never transition over to that." In less than 2 years, there was almost non-existent horse and buggies on the road.
I see where you're going.
Yeah, but this is how we've been evolving and changing.